up? Your boy Superman, and today I just want to talk about study habits. So I've been studying Japanese, and studying Japanese is actually kind of hard. Studying any language is hard, so if you're already doing it right now, you know what I'm talking about. It's hard to memorize and stuff like that. So for me, I study Japanese daily. I kind of try to treat it like it's a job, at the same time making it fun. So I take breaks in between, but the breaks will be me watching a Japanese show. So it's the whole idea of immersion, right? So I focus on reading, writing, of course speaking, and in between I'll have breaks of, like a Japanese show, some Japanese news, whatever, I try to keep it mainly Japanese. Excuse my shirt. This shirt was a present. It was bought at a convenience store. You can also buy underwear, all sorts of crazy. Anyway, that's a whole different story. But yeah, anyway, let's get back to Japanese studying. I'm not saying my method necessarily will work for you, but at least make sure you get enough sleep. Sleep's very important. Make sure you have a place that's really quiet. I actually go to the store, and the store has a section where you can just sit down and drink coffee, and it's actually really quiet. Before I was going to like Most Burgers. It's a burger joint in Japan. It's like a wannabe McDonald's, but it's super slow and super expensive. But it's way healthier. And it's definitely not your way. So if you're like, can I get extra tomato? They're like, no. You can't have extra tomato. No joke. Anyways, but yeah, so I was there, but it was like really noisy. So the only reason I was there is just because like it had convenient plugins, so I could charge my phone. But I kind of realized my iPhone is a distraction. So keep that in mind. Your iPhone or whatever phone you got or computer, it can be a steady distraction. I learned this a long time ago. So I do use it in between for breaks, like 10-15 minute breaks for a game, or like recently I've been watching Doraemon. I know that sounds kind of silly. Doraemon is a popular kids show, but currently it's kind of at my level, Shogaku level. Like, I'm not really on a basic level anymore, but at the same time I'm not really completely conversational. But listening to the level of Shogaku is getting me closer to conversational with ear training. I don't speak Japanese very well, but I can actually kind of understand a lot being said to me, and I'm still working at on a vocab level and a writing level and a kanji level, of course. Kanji is like the hardest because you have to have at least 2,000 kanji just to be able to read a newspaper, something like that. And that's just a newspaper. So if you want to go beyond that, like college textbooks or anything like that, you need way more kanji than that. So. And kanji can be very difficult because one kanji can easily have 4 meanings, or it can have just 1 meaning. So, of course, when I think of kanji, I'm like, okay, what is if it has 1 meaning? What's the point? Why don't just use just the basic hiragana for it? But there's usually meaning behind the kanjis. So there you go. So you have like 3 kanjis for 1 word, and each kanji has a different meaning. And that's kind of the reason why, that's how they kind of show variation in Japan. In America, we'll have different word spellings to show variations in meanings. There's there, like over there, and ownership, their house, but it's spelled differently. So that's how we kind of show different ways of meaning by spelling. So you gotta remember all the different variations of spelling in America. For Japanese, that's difficult. For us, we have to remember their kanji, which different kanji has different meanings, Anyways, yeah, I try to practice every single day for at least 15 minutes. That's like the minimum, I think. You might think 15 minutes, that's nothing, but it's a good refresher, and it really is better than nothing, okay? Some people would argue it's not, but it's better because you're learning something. Even 1 kanji day, if you can learn 1 kanji day, that's like 365 kanji? That puts you that much further ahead. Most people, they'll get all like charged up, like, yeah, I'm in Japan, or I'm gonna go to Japan, and da 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 da, and they like they like turn everything Japanese. Their Apple, they're like, you know, they set it to Japanese. Their phone, Japanese. Watching all the anime on Earth, listening to it every day, jumping on the YouTube, looking up anime, you know, and like learning Japanese. I get that. I did that, and it's really good for supplemental for learning. But at the same time, it's not exactly gonna get you fluent. Actually, talking with someone's probably gonna get you closer to fluent than just watching like an anime or something and reading a textbook. I guarantee you, no matter what you're trying to learn on this planet, a textbook is 3 times longer. So yeah, I talk to friends, and yeah, and that's how I learn. Plus, there's apps that actually have people, like Japanese people that want to learn English. You guys can exchange. If you're already in Japan, meetups, whatever. Anyways, that's just like kind of a few ideas of studying. Also, I just want to show off my new wall. It's not really that new. I've just been working on it. This wall here is like, they don't really sell posters here, but I go to the movie theater and it shows new movies. It gives you the exact date of when they're going to come out. So for me, it's kind of exciting. I'm like, oh my god, Suicide Squad's coming out. And so I just shoved this on the wall, and it's like this big mural poster. At the same time, it shows you when the date of the movie's coming out. So Ninja Turtles, all these ones came out. I just got some new ones over here. Let me move this a little bit. Just new animes coming out. I feel love anime. That's coming out. New Star Wars right here is coming out, and this right here is in theaters now. The new Star Trek. And Disney, if you look at this one down here, this last one I'm gonna show you. Disney has a new movie coming out too. It gives me all the dates, and it just looks cool. So I collect these, and this is kind of my mural, my wall, because they don't sell posters here. Anyways, that's it for this video. Until next time, peace. Yeah, and thumbs up if you like, of course.